Woodhaven, small town, big sky. The people here knew the land, they knew the rhythm of the seasons, they knew their neighbours. Life was simple, life was quiet, life was about to change. A man arrived, tall, gaunt, eyes like chipped obsidian. He was Mr. Smith, the new high school volleyball coach. The townsfolk in their quiet way welcomed him. They didn't know what they were inviting. They didn't know he craved more than victory. The high school volleyball team, the Woodhaven Wolves, were perennial losers. They were used to defeat. They weren't used to Mr. Smith. He pushed them, tested them. He spoke of winning, his voice a low rasp. The Wolves started winning. First a game, then another, then a streak. The townsfolk, caught up in the excitement, didn't notice the strange symbols Mr. Smith drew on the volleyballs. They didn't see the way he looked at their children. The Wolves were going to the regional finals. Their opponents were the Cedar Creek Crows, a team known for their skill and ruthlessness. The excitement in Woodhaven was palpable. They were on the verge of something big, something dangerous. The night of the game, gymnasium packed, air thick with anticipation. The Wolves, in their blue and white, looked nervous. The Crows, clad in black, seemed to smirk. Mr. Smith, eyes gleaming, whispered to his team, victory at any cost. The whistle blew, the game began. The first set was close, too close. The Crows were good, but the Wolves were different, faster, stronger. Their eyes glowed with an unnatural light. Section 5. An unholy victory. The Wolves won the first set, then the second. The Crows were baffled, frustrated. The crowd was going wild. Mr. Smith smiled, a slow, chilling smile. The third set. A Crow player went down. A scream. A broken ankle. The crowd gasped. Except for Mr. Smith, he clapped. The Wolves went on to win. They were champions. Section 6. The pact. Celebrations. Cheers. The townsfolk, swept up in the victory, didn't see the price. They didn't see the darkness clinging to their children. They didn't hear the whispers on the wind. Mr. Smith had made a deal with something old and hungry. He'd traded their innocence for victory. Section 7. Whispers of doubt. The next day, things felt different. The sky seemed a little darker, the laughter of children a little less carefree. Some folks started to talk about the strange symbols, about Mr. Smith's eyes, about the way the Wolves played with a ferocity that bordered on savage. But fear is a powerful silencer, and who were they to question success? Section 8. The Reckoning. The whispers grew louder. The darkness deepened. The wind howled. Then it happened. One by one, the Wolves began to change. Their eyes turned black as night. Their skin became ashen, their touch cold. The townsfolk finally understood. Their cheers turned to screams, their joy to terror. They had welcomed the darkness, and now it would consume them. Section 9. Silence falls. Woodhaven stands empty now. The wind whistles through the empty houses, through the deserted schoolyard. The volleyball court is overgrown with weeds, the net torn and hanging limp. The only sound is the rustling of the wind, carrying whispers of regret and the chilling echo of Mr. Smith's laughter. A reminder of the darkness that lies beneath the surface, waiting for its moment to rise again.